My brother
Yep.
was murdered by a police officer in 2017. I have friends that are police officers. And
Yep.
and yet I'd be lying if I told you that I trust the police or I'd even call them if something happened, because I wouldn't.
Well, right.
And I was in court this morning. We were talking about this before you came on. I was in court this morning helping a guy that the system is literally just railroading. And I looked around at the people that are in this system, the DAs, and this is a guy that served 7 years and 15 years. I'm a mentor for the Dream Center. So it helps incarcerated men get, readjust
Yeah.
themselves to
Right.
society, not have a scarlet letter.
Right.
And, but I look at the system. I look at the system in the flesh, in the world, and it just feels like you were in it for 25 years. I'm sure that you had moments in that 25 years where it was a dark moment. It was like a dark place to be. And you were on the police officer side,
Yeah.
not on the
Right.
not on the part of these guys that I mentor.
Right.
So how do you reconcile
Yep.
it? How do you get past? And I'm not talking about for
Well,
me.
I
I
call
mean,
it, yeah. I'll tell you from both this from the police side. I call it the septic world, and nobody knows what it means to be a cop unless you are one. It doesn't mean that I'm preaching that cops are perfect. They certainly are not. Everybody cops do murder people. They do. Okay, there's and then you have cops falsely charged with murder or with second degree murder like Derek Chauvin.
yes,
George Floyd. So again, it's like you have to every case. We're a society that wants to judge and speak in generalities when we live in an actual society of specificity, and you have to go case by
yes,
case. Like you have to go, okay, as your brother was murdered, then there's other people who are shot or killed by cops who weren't murdered, obviously. But in cops' defense, it's a very septic world that people don't understand. Like people will be like, why wasn't it handled this way? Why wasn't it handled that way? You don't know what it feels like until you're actually on the scene. You have no idea if you're working a 10, 12-hour shift. You're going from one disaster after another. And we're not like firefighters. Firefighters, everybody loves. Everybody who called you to their home still hates you, even though they called you.